Minister, can you tell us how Japan would respond if China were to invade or try to take over Taiwan? And how do you hope that the U.S. would respond if that were to happen? And, Mr. President, if you could tell us how the U.S. is prepared to respond, we would appreciate it.
はい、台湾については、今回の首脳会談の中でも、議論となりました。台湾海峡の情勢は、この台湾に関する両国の基本的な立場は変更がないことを確認した上で、国際社会のこの平和と繁栄に不可欠な要素である台湾海峡の平和と安定の重要性を強調するとともに、両岸関係については平和的に解決を促していく、こうしたものでありました。日本はこのアジアにおいて力による一方的な現状変更、これは許してはならないと思います。だからこそ今回、ウクライナの情勢についても力による一方的な現状変更、これは許してはならないということで、国際社会と協力しながら、強い制裁に参加をし、人道支援も行っている、こうしたことです。このアジアにおいても、この平和や安定が守られるために、日本としては、自らの防衛力を抜本的に強化するとともに、日米同盟、私たちの国にとって唯一の同盟関係であります日米同盟、これをしっかりとこの、強いものにしていかなければならない、このように思っています。そして、その際に、日本としてもその拡大抑止をはじめとするアメリカのこの対応について信頼をしています。ぜひ、よりこの大切な日米同盟の強化が多くのこの国民関係者にしっかり信頼され、そしてそのことが結果として地域の平和と安定につながるよう、引き続きバイデン大統領とともに協力をしていきたい、このように思っています。
Our policy toward Taiwan has not changed at all. We remain committed to supporting the peace and stability across the Taiwan Straits and ensuring that there is no unilateral change to the status quo. I would add that one of the reasons why it's so important that Putin pay a dear price for his barbarism in Ukraine. The idea that on your station today and every other station in America, they're showing bombings of every school, no military purpose, schools, hospitals, daycare centers, all the things, museums, blowing up all the museums. I believe what Putin is attempting to do is eliminate the identity of Ukraine. The identity. He can't occupy it, but he can try to destroy its identity. And the reason I bother to mention that is he has to pay, and Russia has to pay a long-term price for that in terms of the sanctions that have been imposed. And the reason I bother to say this, not just about Ukraine. If, in fact, after all he's done, there's a rapprochement met between between the Ukrainians and Russia, and these sanctions are not continued to be sustained in many ways, then what signal does that send to China about the cost of attempting to take Taiwan by force? They're already flirting with danger right now by flying so close and all the maneuvers that are undertaken. But the United States is committed. We've made a commitment. We support the One China policy. We support all that we've done in the past. But that does not mean that China has the ability, the jurisdiction to go in and use force to take over Taiwan. So we stand firmly with Japan and with other nations not to let that happen. And my expectation is it will not happen. It will not be attempted. My expectation is A lot of it depends upon just how strongly the world makes clear that that kind of action is going to result in long-term disapprobation by the rest of the community.
Very quickly, you didn't want to get involved in the Ukraine conflict militarily for obvious reasons. Are you willing to get involved militarily to defend Taiwan if it comes to that?
Yes,
You are.
that's the commitment we made. That's the commitment we made. We are not, look, here's the situation. We agree with a one China policy. We've signed on to it, and all the attendant agreements made from there. But the idea that it can be taken by force, just taken by force, is just not appropriate. It will dislocate the entire region and be another action similar to what happened in Ukraine. And so it's a burden that is even stronger.